Hey there, word explorers. Welcome to Pronoun Power, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of pronouns. Ready to unlock the secrets of pronouns? Imagine a world where every sentence is a puzzle, and pronouns are the keys that help us solve it. They're like the superheroes of sentences, swooping in to save the day. Just like superheroes, pronouns have special powers that make our language more dynamic and interesting. Pronouns help us avoid saying the same words over and over again. Imagine writing a story and having to repeat the names of your characters in every sentence. It would get pretty tedious, right? Think about it. Wouldn't it be boring to say your name every single time you talked about yourself? Instead of saying, John went to the store, John bought some apples, John went home, you can simply say, John went to the store, he bought some apples, then he went home. That's where I, me, and a whole bunch of other awesome pronouns come in handy. They make our sentences smoother and our conversations more engaging. Pronouns like he, she, they, and it help us refer to people, places, and things without repeating their names. In this pronoun adventure, we'll meet these word wizards and learn how they work their magic. We'll explore different types of pronouns such as personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, and more. Each type has its own unique role in our language. Get ready to power up your language skills. Let's get started. By the end of this journey, you'll be a pronoun pro, able to use these powerful words with confidence and precision. So buckle up and let's embark on this exciting linguistic adventure together. First up, let's meet the stars of the show, I and me. These pronouns are all about you, the speaker. When you want to talk about yourself, I and me are your go-to words. I is the big boss when it comes to starting sentences. For example, you'd say, I love pizza. See how I takes charge? Now let's talk about me. This pronoun likes to hang out after verbs and prepositions. You'd say, give that pizza to me. Me is always there to catch the action. Next up, we have you, the pronoun that puts the spotlight on the listener. Whether you're talking to one person or a whole crowd, you is the perfect word to get their attention. For example, you might say, you are amazing, or you all are invited to my party. See how you makes the listener feel special? It's like giving them a verbal high five. Now let's talk about those times when we're talking about other people or things. That's where he, she, and it come in. He is used for males like your dad, brother, or that funny guy on TV. She is for females like your mom, sister, or your favorite singer. It is for things that aren't people like your pet hamster, a delicious slice of cake, or a cool video game. Section 5. They, them, and everyone else. Sometimes we need to talk about more than one person or thing. That's where they and them come in handy. They is like the superhero team of pronouns representing a group of people or things. You might say, they are going to the movies or the books are on the shelf, put them away. Remember, they and them can be used for any group of two or more, regardless of gender. It's all about inclusivity. Section 6. My, your, our, showing ownership. In this section, we will dive into the world of possessive adjectives, which are essential in showing ownership and belonging. These words help us indicate who owns what, making our sentences clearer and more precise. Now that we've met the personal pronouns, let's talk about their possessive pals, possessive adjectives. These adjectives are like little markers that help us show ownership. They are used to modify nouns and tell us who the noun belongs to. These words are like little flags that say, this is mine, or that belongs to you. They help us communicate more effectively by clearly indicating possession. Imagine a world where we couldn't show ownership. It would be quite confusing, wouldn't it? My is your possessive adjective sidekick. It shows that something belongs to you. For instance, when you say, this is my book, you are clearly indicating that the book belongs to you. This small word, my, makes a big difference in how we understand ownership. It shows that something belongs to you. Possessive adjectives are crucial in our daily conversations. They help us avoid misunderstandings and make our communication more precise. Without them, we would struggle to express ownership and belonging. For example, you'd say, this is my book. This simple sentence clearly shows that the book belongs to you. The word my is doing all the heavy lifting here, making it clear who owns the book. Your is used to show that something belongs to the person you're talking to. It's another possessive adjective that helps us indicate ownership. When you say, that's your bike, you are telling the other person that the bike belongs to them. You might say, that's your bike. This sentence makes it clear that the bike belongs to the person you are speaking to. The word your is essential in showing this ownership. And when you're talking about something that belongs to both of you, you'd use our. This possessive adjective indicates shared ownership. It's used when something belongs to you and at least one other person. For example, you might say, "Our team is the best." This sentence shows that the team belongs to you and your friends or teammates. The word our is crucial in indicating this shared ownership. Possessive adjectives like my, your, and our are small but mighty words that play a big role in our language. They help us communicate ownership and belonging clearly and effectively. Section 7. His, her, it's more possessive fun. Just like he and she are used for different genders, his and her are their possessive counterparts. His shows possession for something belonging to a male. For example, you'd say, "That's his car." Her shows possession for something belonging to a female. You might say, "Her laugh is contagious." And don't forget about its, which shows possession for something that isn't a person. For example, you'd say, "The tree lost its leaves." Section 8. They're everywhere. Remember they and them, the pronoun superheroes for groups? Well, they have a possessive sidekick too, their. Their shows possession for something that belongs to a group of people or things. For example, you might say, "That's their house." Or, "The dogs wag their tails excitedly." See how there helps us avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again? Pronouns are all about making our language clear and concise. Section 9. Pronoun Power Up, Practice Time. Welcome to this exciting segment where we will put your pronoun knowledge to the ultimate test. Get ready to challenge yourself and see how well you can apply what you've learned. Now that you're a pronoun pro, it's time to put your skills to the test. This is your chance to shine and demonstrate your understanding of personal pronouns and possessive adjectives. Remember, practice makes perfect, and this is the perfect opportunity to solidify your knowledge. Let's start with a simple fill-in-the-blank exercise. Fill in the blank. 1. I'm going to the park. I, me. Think carefully about which pronoun fits best in this sentence. Is it I or me? 2. That's bike over there. Your. Consider the context of the sentence. Are we talking about possession or a contraction? 3. The cat chased tail. It's. This one can be tricky. Remember, it's is a contraction for it is, while it's shows possession. 4. Are going on vacation next week. We, us. Think about the subject of the sentence. Who is going on vacation? 5. House is at the end of the street. There. This one is about distinguishing between possession and a contraction again. Now let's go over the answers and see how you did. Answers: 1. I 2, your 3, it's 4, we 5. There, did you get them all correct? If not, don't worry. This is all part of the learning process. Great job. You've mastered the basics of personal pronouns and possessive adjectives. This is a significant step in your language learning journey. Keep practicing, and you'll be a pronoun powerhouse in no time. Remember, the more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Keep challenging yourself with new sentences and contexts. Happy learning.